Okay, welcome everybody. We are live again. Well, since last time, it's been nearly a week for us to open our live stream channel, or maybe we have opened with our broadcaster. No, it's been a week for us, for two of us to reappear to everyone, to everyone in front of in front of the screen. Right. So today we're gonna like as we promised last time, we are going to bring you more product with more interesting product with even more various specification. Now today we would like to introduce stainless steel products from our company. Now let's begin with for those you for those you are not familiar with this kind of texture, we're gonna we're gonna have a brief introduction of stainless steel. So stainless steel, it is widely used because of its corrosion and high temperature oxidation resistance. Well, it is polishing, weldable, and foldable. That makes it a desirable material for many industries, such as food industry, pharmaceutical industry, medical industry, and let's say kitchenware, home applicants, even automobile and aviation industry. Now, according to the composition, it can be divided into 5 series, which are the chromium series, also known as 400 series, and the chromium nickel series, commonly known as 300 series, and the chromium manganese and nickel series, which is the 200 series. Well, and we have heat-resistant chromium alloy steel, which is the 500 series, and the precipitation hardening steel, which is the 600 series. Well, and there are several common grades you can find on the market. Let's introduce them like one by one. Okay, the first one is 201 series. This grade you might have heard of. It is very common. It is very widely used in the market. Well, however, it has a lesser performance in corrosion resistance compared with other grades, such as 304 and 316. Well, it is used as a cheap substitute for the 300 series in China, with the characteristics of polishing, no bubbles, and no pinholes. It is still a very high quality material for the production of various products, such as watch caps, watch cases, and straight bottom caps. Okay. And the second one is 304. Well, it is the most commonly used product on the market. Well, products such as corrosion-resistant containers, medical equipment, tableware, furniture, and railings. The standard composition is 18% of chromium plus 8% nickel. And the next one would be 360. Well, after 304, it is the second most widely used steel type, which is mainly used in the food industry, pharmaceutical industry, medical industry, and even some like a surgical equipment like scalpels or scissors. Yeah, and adding because it has added some polydenium element to make it have a special structure. Resistant to corrosion. Because it has better resistance to chloride than 304, it is also used as marine steel. Okay, and the next one is 400 series, which is the ferritics and metallic stainless steel. It has no manganese. It can replace 304 stainless steel to a certain extent. And the last one will be 430. Yeah, 430. Ferritic stainless steel, good for decoration and like car accessories or home applicants. It has a good moldability, but poor temperature resistant and corrosion resistant. So when you're trying to purchase some product which is made in stainless steel, you need to consider the working environment of the product. choose it accordingly. It will save you a lot of money, and it will have a better performance. Okay, now I'd like to introduce the surface treatment of stainless steel, which there are 4 types. It's a little bit hot over here. Okay, which there are 4 types. Namely are 2B, BA, 8K, and HL. Let's say we have several samples on our table. We're going to introduce it one by one. Okay. Let's say the first one is 2B surface, or we call it mate surface. Let's see, do we have it?
I believe it's
2B surface. No, that is. Wait a second. Let me see. Right. Let's 2B surface. 2B surface is the mate finish of the stainless steel cold roll surface. After cold rolling, it is heat treated, pickled, and finished by rolling to make the surface moderately bright, commonly used for tableware, building materials, etc. With surface treatment that improves mechanical properties, they are suitable for almost all the applicants. Let's say this side is the 2B surface. It is the mate surface. Okay. And let's take a look at another side. This is the BA surface. Okay, this is the BA surface, which is the bright surface. Well, it is obtained by cold rolling and the bright annealing followed by flattening. Well, excellent surface gloss and high reflectivity. You can see it can reflect the light very well, and it's like the surface of a mirror. It is good for home applicants, mirrors, kitchen equipment, and decorative material as well. And we also have a 8K surface, which is an even brighter surface. Let's see, here we have, okay, yes, we have a 8K surface sample. Let's show it to everyone.
Much brighter.
See, this surface this silver one is much brighter than the golden one. This one is the 8K surface, and this one is the BA surface. You can see a better reflectivity of light, and commonly we use a layer for protection, okay, in case of a scratch during the transportation. Okay, let's put it aside. And we have a HL, right? The last one is HL surface, which is cold rolling, pickling, leveling, grinding. Often has a surface with drawings, like made straight drawings. I believe this one is a HL surface with a straight, straight mate drawings.
Looks like the hairline.
Yeah, it looks like a hairline, and which is very beautiful. It is perfect material for perfect surface for the decoration, like say in elevators or some show or outer show of home applicants. Okay, all right, very commonly seen. Okay, these are the 4 types of surface we can find in the market, and let's talk about the specifications. For SS products, which is the stainless steel products, we have a wide range of catalog, including coils, sheet, plate, strip, pipe, bar, and angle. We have all the specification you can find on the market. Everything can be customized, including the length, width, diameter, thickness, and all the surface polishing. So please don't hesitate to choose our product. We can offer you customized customer design and exclusive discount. Okay, well, let's talk about its one of its most attracting features, which is the corrosion resistance. Well, unlike carbon steel, stainless steel do not suffer uniform corrosion when exposed to wet environments. See, materials like carbon steel, like common seen metal, unprotected carbon steel rust readily when exposed to a combination of air and moisture. The resulting iron oxide the resulting iron oxide surface layer is porous and fragile. In addition, as iron oxide occupies a large volume than the original steel, this layer expands and tends to flake and fall away, exposing the underlying steel to further attack. Well, in comparison, stainless steel contains sufficient corium to undergo passivation spontaneously, forming a microscopically thin inner surface film of corium oxide by reacting with the oxygen in the air and even the small amount of dissolved oxygen in the water. The passive film prevents further corrosion by blocking oxygen diffusion to the steel surface, and thus prevent corrosion from the spreading into the bulk of the material. And this film is self-repairing. Say even if there will be some scratches on this one, you can see, but it still can remain the good corrosion resistance. That is because, well, even scratched by temporarily distributed by an absolute condition in environment that exceeds the inner corrosion resistance of that grade. Well, the resistance of this film to corrosion depends upon the chemical composition of the stainless steel, chiefly the corium content. It is customary to distinguish between four forms of corrosion, which are uniform, localized, galvanic, and SCC, or we call it stress corrosion cracking. Well, any of these forms of corrosion can occur when the grade of stainless steel is not suited for the working environment. So that is one more reason for you to choose accordingly. Say if you want to produce something which will be used in a very humid, very wet environment, it is better for you to choose stainless steel over carbon steel. And the best corrosion resistant steel is 316, and 304 is also okay. Okay. Now let's take a look let's take a look at our how to sell product, which are stainless steel sheet, plate, strip, and coil. Well, actually, the concept of stainless steel sheet and plate is quite confusing, because they are all metal, or typically metal formed by an industrial process into thin flat pieces. Well, they are widely used in building construction, medical equipment, decoration, home applicants, and automobile and air conditioning system. Well, actually, as I mentioned before, like a sheet and a plate, why they are confusing, it is because, well, both of them are flat-rolled metal products of some minimum thickness and width, arbitrarily dependent on the type of metal. The thickness of stainless steel plates are commonly equal or larger than 5 millimeters, with width larger than 250 millimeters. And a stainless steel sheet has a thickness under 5 millimeters, while its width equal to or larger than 600 millimeters, which is okay. However, the flat piece with thickness under 5 millimeter, while its width under 600 millimeter, is often considered as a stainless steel strip. Okay, so next time we heard like stainless strip, sheet, coil, plate. Actually, they are the same thing. It's just because the specification, with the minor difference between the thickness and width, which makes them which entitle them different names. But in fact, they are the same products. Okay. All right. Well, See, and the stainless coil are formed by running a continuous stainless steel sheet or strip through a roller steel. Okay, and stainless steel sheet possesses unstrained surface appearance and corrosion resistance as its main advantage. As I mentioned several times before, it can be welded and cut without damaging its corrosion resistance. Compared with galvanized steel sheet, stainless steel sheet is very tough. It can still be readily worked in sheet metal workshop. Okay, that is the general concept of stainless steel sheet, plate, strip, and coil. Okay, well, next, let my partner Jonathan to give you a brief introduction on another section of our product, which are the stainless steel pipes. As you can see, we have several samples on our table,
Yes.
Which will be shown to you respectively.
Okay. Now let's take a look at the stainless steel pipe. Stainless steel pipe is generally used in piping systems for the transport of the fluids or gases. We manufacture steel pipe from the steel alloy containing nickel as well as chromium, which gives stainless steel its corrosion-resistant properties. Stainless steel pipe resists oxidation, making it stainless steel its corrosion-resistant properties, and making it a low maintenance solution that is suitable for high temperature and chemical applications. Because it is easily cleaned and sanitized, stainless steel pipe is also designed for applications involving food beverage applications. And stainless steel pipe is commonly manufactured using a welding process or extrusion. The welding process involves shaping steel into a pipe sheet and then welding the seams together to hold the shape. Extrusion creates a seamless product and involves heating a steel rod and then piercing it through the middle to create the pipe. The term pipe and tube are often used to describe the same product, but it is important to know the difference. Though they share the same shape, steel pipes are measured by the inner diameter, whereas steel tubes are measured by the outside diameter and wall thickness. Another difference is that pipes are used to transport fluids and gases, while the tubes are used to build parts and structure components. Now let's take a look at the differences between the 304 stainless steel and the 316. Yes, and 316 stainless steel. As we know, 300 series grade stainless steel is a chromium nickel alloy that is manufactured into a range of products including stainless steel tubes and steel pipes. Both 304 and 316 steel pipes is durable enough and to maintain its strength at high temperatures, resist corrosion, and is easy to maintain. The choice between material is highly dependent upon how you will use the pipe and the environment in which the pipe will be installed. Type 304 stainless steel is perhaps the most common type used because it is corrosion resistant and easy to sanitize. The type of steel is often used for food and beverage applications or building applications. Type 316 stainless steel is also corrosion resistant and easy to clean, but is more resistant to corrosion resulting from chemicals and solvents. Because of this, 316 stainless steel is preferred for industrial and surgical applications or outdoor or marine applications due to its resistance to chloride corrosion. Okay, if you are interested in our products and you can send the inquiry to us and we will help you with our experiences. And thanks for your likes. Thank you guys. Thanks for your like.
That is correct, and we also have a various specification for stainless steel pipe N2. And right now we are currently in possess of several samples. Let's take a look at this one. Is a very small one with a very bright surface. This one with a thicker wall thickness. And as my partner Johnson has mentioned, it is mostly weld. So as you can see, there is a small small seam at the dissection okay, but still it is the it has a very high quality. It can undergo a lot of pressure. And let's take a look at this one. This one is a thinner and with a even thinner thickness, but it still has a very tough okay. And also we offer customized specification from stainless pipe with small size like this to size like this. Okay, that is probably the biggest sample we have our present at the moment. As you can see, the surface is also polished. Let me check. This one is a stainless steel 201, and I believe this one is a 304. Judging by the surface, actually you cannot tell the difference between different grades. That leads to a professional certification to know the difference. Okay. Okay. That'll be okay. That'll be all.
Is it welded pipe or seamless?
I think this one is a welded pipe as well. As you can see, there is a very small seam at the bottom of the dissection. I have to carry it like this way. Okay, hope you guys can see it. Okay.
Looks like you stay in the army.
Like an RPG. Right? Okay. All right. Okay. Well, thank you everyone. That is the all right. Well, let's now we can talk about the fabrication process of stainless steel. See, nowadays there are two major ways to produce stainless steel sheet or stainless steel plate, which are hot rolling and cold rolling. Well, let's talk about we're gonna introduce the difference between the two major ways of producing stainless steel products. Well, let me first give you a introduction on the hot rolling process for stainless steel sheet, plate, and strip. Well, see, for people who work in our industry, you may have some experiences like dealing with the factories, or maybe you have visited the factory, or you have seen the process of how it manufactured. So the first step will be putting raw materials, which are steel scraps, tipped into the electric arc furnace. We call it EAF. Well, the heat generated by arc current melts the steel scrap inside. During this process, corium and nickel metals are also added. The molten steel is later poured into a ladle. Then it is transferred to the argon oxygen decarburization. We call it AOD. And the converter to reduce the carbon content. See, that is a major difference between stainless steel and the carbon steel. It has a much lower carbon content. Okay, now during and after the carbon removal process, some other necessary alloy additions are made to fine-tune the stainless steel chemical composition. Finally, the molten steel is poured into a modern continuous casting machine, we call it CCM, where it is cooled down by water sprays, and the stainless steel becomes solidified slabs. As semi-finished products, stainless steel slabs should be decassolated first and then be heated in the reheating furnace until they are red hot, around 1200 degrees Celsius. Well, the roughing stand is the first step of hot rolling, where the hot slabs are rolled forwards and backwards several times to gradually form a basic shape, a finished flat piece. After leaving the roughing stand, the slabs are passed through the finishing stand, which is also known as the stectical mill. Except for backwards and forwards rolling, it turns the slab 90 degrees and rolled sideways during the process. The second mill is a reversing mill with a heating furnace and other auxiliaries. Final thinker stainless steel plates will be picked, straightened, and packaged. Well, stainless steel coils can be acquired after a much thinner sheet running through the rolling slitter. Okay, now that is the manufacturing process of hot rolled stainless steel. Now let's take a look at the cold rolling process for stainless steel coil. Well, generally the raw material of cold rolling is hot rolled stainless steel. The hot rolled stainless steel coil should be first decoiled, picked, and decastellated for the preparation for the following procedure. Well, then it is fed to a famous Sintermeer mill. We call it Z mills for coaling. This step, the stainless steel sheet passes through a series of rolling mill stands which squeeze the steel sheet to reduce its thickness in the cold state. Well, cold rolling causes hardening of the stainless steel, so subsequent cold annealing and pickling process is required to soften it. Following grinding and the polishing job are removed the surface quality of the sheet. Finally, cold rolled stainless steel sheet or strip runs through the slitter in the slitter line, forming coils which will be carefully inspected, marked, packaged, and socket. Now we know the difference between hot rolled and cold rolled. See, cold rolled stainless steel has more accurate dimensional tolerance than that of hot rolled. Unless taking subsequent picking or decastellating treatment, hot rolled stainless steel comes with a rough gray finish, while cold rolled has a shiny whitish surface finish. See, from an economic view, cold rolled stainless steel are more expensive than hot rolled ones. Hot rolled has a better ductility and malleability, while cold rolled is harder and has more strength. So knowing the difference between hot rolled and the cold rolled is going to help you to choose the material properly. Okay, that is the introduction for the difference between hot rolled and cold rolled. Let's see if we have some potential customers having questions in our live stream channel. Let's see. We have a gentleman from Russia. I have followed your live stream. I am looking forward to your content. Well, please click our product catalog and send us an inquiry. There will be professional personnel to answer all your questions. And there is also a gentleman from Japan. Konnichiwa. Okay. He's not asking any question. He's just sent us like many likes. Okay.
Thanks for likes.
Thanks for your like. But since you can click the likes, maybe you can move your mouse like a little bit further to the left. Click our product catalog. Okay.
Maybe even click the
maybe even click the purchase button. Yeah. Okay. The biggest discount you will ever find in our live stream channel. Okay, let's see, will there be any other people from your side?
I got many likes.
Okay, well, is there any questions from our potential customers?
It seems like they are very satisfied.
Okay,
No questions?
no questions. Well, please have questions. We are happy to answer for you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you don't have further questions, let's see, what else can we tell you about? Okay, right, we were talking about the surface treatment,
Yes.
and the last one is the mate straight treatment, which is the HL treatment. Well, apart from the samples on our table, we also have this book. Let's see what's in it. Right, it has even more samples of stainless steel surface treatments. See, these are all the customized customer surface treatment you can find on the market. See, we have several pages. Let's take a look at the first pages. We have this golden one. I can see it.
Yes.
Okay. We have this golden one, and it's a black one with this straight with the straight drawings, and this one is a pure mate gold, and we have several colors like purple, violet, and crimson, gray, black, and we have this polished surface like a mirror. This is the common surface you can see in the elevator, right? And let's see the next page, and we have let's take like this one. This is a random straight drawings, and this one is even more random, like a circle. Okay, and we have colors like blue, indigo blue, and red, and some of brownish and goldish color. Right.
This one looks like my headphone line.
Okay, right. Well, you can choose different types of design according to the style of your decoration. Okay, and let's take a look at the next page. Well, this page we have even more creative design. Let's take a look like this one. This is like some abstract paintings, right?
This one attracts me first.
Okay, right. Well, some people might fond of this, but not for me actually. I prefer like much more like a controversial.
This one?
Right. Yeah, conversive pattern, like a straight line. It is pure black. Okay, let's take a look at next page. All right, we have even more interesting design like this one. This one is like as you can see, these three they are like the surface like a wooden texture, right? But actually it is cold steel, right? It is very cold stainless steel, and these three, as you can see, it is perfect for decoration, like places like this, like a grand hotel, nightclub, something like that. Okay, they need better reflectivity and probably even better with some patterns on the surface. Okay, let's see, do we have more? Okay, that's all we have. But actually that's all we have on this book. And we still have even more design, and we can even customize it for you if you send us the pattern. Okay, our manufacturing department will be happy to customize it for you. Okay, and let's see, will there be any other customers asking questions?
Okay, thanks for your message. And if you would like to get our company catalog, you can click the catalog button, and our assistant will send you our company catalog.
That is correct.
We have various products in our company. We are very professional steel supplier. Not only we have the stainless steel products,
yes,
also we have other steel products like steel sections, steel rebars, and color coated sheets.
Yes, color coated sheet. That's the product we live streamed last week, and we also have like carbon steel aluminum, and like everything related to metal. We have them all.
Yes.
Okay.
Just send your inquiry and we will help you.
And we will offer you the best price if you click the purchase button right now or send us an inquiry. And we also provide free samples. Well, free samples as you requested.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Do we have any questions on our live stream or on our product and our company? You can ask them right now. What is this? Oh, right.
Right.
Okay. There is another sample which is very big, and how come we didn't notice there was a? Okay. Well, this is a bigger sized stainless steel pipe, and with this size, you can see the seam a little bit better. Let's take a look at from the inside. There is a very clear line of seam from the inside.
Very obvious.
Right. See, that is how you distinguish the seamless pipe and the weld pipe. Just take a look at the inside. Well, the bigger, the easier for you to distinguish, right? Okay. But as you can see from the outside, there is no seam on the outside because it is all polished and very solid. Okay. Okay. Let's put it here. Any other questions?
Maybe you can take a look at the stainless steel
plates. Right. We have several stainless steel.
It seems very heavy in the weight.
Okay, but right, it is a little bit heavier than aluminum, but it has a better performance than the aluminum, because aluminum is a little fragile for some kind of purpose use. Let's take a look at this one. Well, this is a special surface treatment with an interesting pattern on the surface. It's like is this galvanized? I think it's galvanized. Okay, right. Okay. Okay. Well, this one for sure. This is a BA surface stainless steel.
Definitely.
Definitely right. BA surface. Definitely.
2B?
It's a BA surface, I believe. Yeah, BA surface is the standard surface treatment for most of the companies seeing stainless steel. Right. Okay. Let's put it down. And do we have more questions?
Do you have any questions from your audience?
I don't think so. Okay. And they see if you are interested in the prices, well, please click the inquiry button, and there will be professional personnel to answer a question. And please note that our quotation is based on the amount of purchase. So please provide detailed and accurate specification and total amount, so we can offer you an accurate quotation. If you would like to have the melt TC, we are happy to provide. And also, you need to know that the more you order, the bigger the discount. Okay. It would be very cost efficient for you to purchase. When you're purchasing our product, you need to think about the shipping cost, right? See, if you can fill a full container at one purchase, it will save a lot of shipping cost and without any additional custom clearance charges. Okay, and we also provide professional advices for purchase amount, and we offer professional packaging, and we can contact you the best delivery company on the market.
If you would like some samples, and we have a lot of samples in our company, and if you have some special specifications, and we will cut it for you, whatever the pipes or the plants.
That is correct. And some customers, they may want a special treatment at the end of the pipes. For example, some customers, they would like to have products. They would have pipes with smoother ends treating, or even some customer require some inner screw thread within at both end of the pipe. We can also provide customer customization like this. Okay, say that if you have any ideas, just tell us. And it is your job to be creative, and our job to find a way to make it happen. Okay. Hope that will give you another reason to click our purchase button or send us an inquiry. Okay. Well, okay. Well, actually, we have something different.
Yes.
We have something different for. Let's make a comparison. See, this plate is actually not stainless steel. It is. I think it is galvanized aluminum. It is galvanized aluminum, right? So the weight is much lighter, but the surface is rougher. Is much rougher compared with stainless steel. See, stainless steel, the surface, like I mentioned before, the standard or basic treatment of BA surface is even brighter than the surface of aluminum, right? See, like I said before, it's hard to distinguish different stainless steel grade, but it is easy to distinguish stainless steel and with other materials such as aluminum and carbon steel.
Yes, it's very obvious to tell the differences.
Right. Or another tip is for you to see the side of the plate, to look at the dissection. See, if there is a metal piece when it's gonna rust, the side, the edges, is gonna be the first place to rust. See, this one is thicker, and as you can see, there is some reddish, rust on the side. Judging by that, there is definitely not stainless steel. However, for stainless steel, you can see the edges. See, this edges is not very even. That means this one is cut from an even bigger sheet. Well, and you can also see that there are a lot of scratches on the surface. That means it is exposed for a very long time after it is cut off. It has been cut off from the bigger sheet or coil. But take a look at the edges of the plate. It has zero rust for even exposing for a very long time outside a upset environment. See, no rust. Let's make a closer comparison with the edges. Now see, this one is stainless steel, no rust on the edges, and this one is aluminum. I believe it has some ferritic content on the metal, so there will be a very small trace of rust. Okay. And let's see, what else do we have? And I think this one, this one looks like I can't really tell. This one should be stainless steel as well, with a thicker, yeah, with a thicker.
I remember this is 430.
This is okay. I believe this is the 430 grade stainless steel. It can replace 304 to some extent, and I believe the price
will be cheaper.
The price will be cheaper than 304. You see, if you if you do not have like very high standard for the corrosion resistance, maybe this one is a better alternative for 304. Okay, because we need to consider the budget of every purchase. Okay. All right, and this they are definitely not stainless steel. Okay, which we will not introduce. Okay. All right. What else do we have? Okay. And what is this one? It is okay. 201, yeah. Right? Actually, the 201, the grade 201 stainless steel. It is the cheapest. It is the cheapest that you can find on the market. Yet it has a comparatively poor corrosion resistance, but still it is stainless. You will find zero rust on the edges or on the surface. But comes to the corrosion resistance, if you make like constant contact with say like a solvent, its performance is going to be not as high as 304 stainless steel, or like even 360. 360 is the best, right? Okay, and of course the price will be much expensive here. Okay. How long do we have? Like 8 minutes? Yeah. All right. And another thing for stainless steel is that it might have some drawbacks. Let's say for surface like a BA, for surface like a BA and 8K, like this super mirror polished finished surface. It is basically a footprints collector. It is very easy for you to get your fingerprints on. So how do we solve this problem? Which is very easy. You can choose the HL surface, which is lesser easy for you to collect your fingerprints. See. All right, and I think that the 2B surface is not that much footprint collecting as well, right? All right.
It's very bright, just like the mirror.
Yes, we can see.
It can reflect our face
yes,
perfectly.
Okay, and actually, this is a very good substitute for you to like manufacture mirrors using stainless steel instead of glass. See, glass is much more fragile, and I have no idea about the prices of glass, but stainless steel, I think it should be expensive here, but its lifespan has to be longer, much longer than the traditional traditional glass mirror. See, well, actually, think about let's talking about tradition. See, the first mirror that existed in our history is made of bronze. Actually, bronze is also metal. See, actually, making mirror with metal is more traditional than making mirror with glass. Is that right? Okay. Okay. And also we have the surface treatment we mentioned before can all be applied on plate strip coils, and it can also be applied on the surface of pipes. See, I believe this pipe has a also has a very bright, smooth, polished surface. I believe it is. I think it is BA surface, right? BA surface for stainless pipe is very common. It's very common. So you can see some reflections as well, but not as reflective as the AK mirror surface treatment. Okay, and of course, if you have special like requirements, like you do not want it to get scratched or fingerprints on, you can choose HL surface for your pipe. Okay. Right.
It's kind of heavy in weight.
Right. It might be heavier, but it has a higher strength, yeah, higher durability to withstand high pressure from the inside and compact from the outside.
So which one is heavier, carbon steel pipe or stainless steel?
Well, of course, it's carbon steel pipe, right? See, even maybe it's a little bit like heavier than the aluminum, but it is still lighter than the carbon steel. See, for a carbon steel pipe like this, I might not be able to hold it like this very easily, right? Okay. Well, next time we're gonna bring you more like more samples with different texture for comparison. Okay, for your reference. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's see what can we make, what can we manufacture from with stainless steel. I think that besides the product we have talked about before, like the elevators, the elevator accessory, like decoration panels. You can also manufacture like fences like a basket using stainless steel. See, there are a lot of like making fences, baskets, and what else?
Did you use stainless steel to make the cover of the air conditioner?
Right, I believe so. I believe so. Some very high-end like home applicants, like air conditioner, refrigerator, they are using stainless steel as the door panel or the side panel, right? And often they use HL surface treatment with straight mate drawings to make it look better, right? And what else? Okay, I think this pipe is made for the transportation of like gas and oil. For
Oh, I saw a number.
okay, this one is a 304, and why there is a 201? Okay. Oh, right. And we also can offer like customizations, like engraving on the surface. Say if you have like specifications you want to carved or engraved on the surface of the pipe. We also have like laser engraving machines for you to engrave all the like numbers or or
maybe some white love.
right. If, it can be customized on the surface if you would like to carve anything on the surface. Okay, carve some words, right? Okay, for certain purpose, of course, right? I really like this one. I think I'm going to keep it. Okay. All right. And what else do we have? Okay, let's take a look at our comment sections. There are a lot of people giving us likes. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Please send us inquiry as well. We will provide you professional guidance and a full range of catalog and with the best price you can find on the market. Okay.
If you like our live streaming, and you can click the following button.
Right,
and,
please click
you
the
will see-
following.
You will see us next time,
Right.
and we will bring you more good products.
We will bring you more interesting products, so please don't hesitate to click like, following, or subscribe, and stay tuned. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that will be that will be the end of our live streaming today. If you have any other questions, please save these pages, and or you can visit our official website. It is all shown at the bottom. Please click it and leave a comment or send us an inquiry. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. We will see
We
you
will
next
see
time.
you next time. Okay. See you next time.
不到时间了，
还多久？
4分钟。
Okay, okay, right. Okay. Actually, we still have 4 minutes left. Right. What can we do in 4 minutes? Well, let's see.
Maybe take a look at something they might be interested in.
Okay, I think that there are our recent order are filled with stainless pipes instead of plates and coil. So let my partner Jonathan to give you a very brief introduction on the stainless pipe again.
Again, okay.
Right.
And here we go. We will show you the features of the stainless steel pipe. Okay, stainless steel pipe is generally used in piping systems for the transport of the fluid or gases. We manufacture steel pipe from a steel alloy containing nickel as well as chromium. Yeah, is that right?
Which one?
This one?
Chromium.
Chromium. Okay.
Chromium.
Which gives stainless steel its corrosion-resistant properties. Stainless steel pipe resists oxidation, making it a low-maintenance solution that is suitable for high temperature and chemical applications. Because it is easily cleaned and sanitized, stainless steel pipe is also designed for applications involving food, beverage applications. And stainless steel pipe is commonly manufactured using a welding process or extrusion.
Extrusion.
Yes. Right. The welding process involves shaping steel into a pipe shape and then welding the seams together to hold the shape. Extrusion creates a seamless product and involves heating a steel rod and then piercing it through the middle to create a pipe. So the term pipe and tube are often used to describe the same product, but it is important to know the difference. Though they share the same shape, steel pipes are measured by the inner diameter, whereas steel tubes are measured by the outside diameter and the wall thickness. Another difference is that pipes are used to transport fluids and gases, while the tubes are used to build parts or structural components. Is that right?
That is correct. Okay. See.
Okay, let's see the difference between the 304 stainless steel and the 313. stainless steel. 16.
316, right.
I keep seeing the 313.
Mm.
Okay, 300 series grade stainless steel is a chromium nickel alloy that is manufactured into a range of products including stainless steel tubes and steel pipes. Both 304 and 316 steel pipe is durable enough to maintain its strength at high temperature, resist corrosion, and is easy to maintain. The choice between materials is highly dependent upon how you will use the pipe and the environment in which the pipe will be installed. Type 304 stainless steel is perhaps the most common type used because it is corrosion resistant and easy to sanitize. This type of steel is often used for food and beverage applications or in building applications. As for the type 316 stainless steel is also corrosion resistant and easy to clean, but is more resistant to corrosion resulting from chemicals and solvents. Because of this, 316 stainless steel is preferred for the industrial and surgical applications or outdoor or marine applications due to its resistance to the chloride. Yes, chloride corrosion. Chloride. What's the meaning of the chloride?
Chloride. Chloride is a
Elements?
chemical elements. Yeah,
Okay.
chemical element. Chloride.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. And this is the end of our live streaming today. And this end
We
is already.